I can kind of see you, but I can't see.
Inside, we won't destroy another battery. Or is this one dead? I can't remember.
That one's dead flat, 0 volts at all. Why don't you just pull it off with the marine connectors and then pull those off later with a 1/2-inch wrench? Or you could use a pliers. You know, it's really a shame is I can't.
Consists of this thingy does that.
There's a list of things to do before this whole thing can drop out the bottom.
One of the lists
We're
is
getting...
in the face.
No, one of the parts of the list is removing the deck lid, which we've done and promptly used for a storage rack. Another is making sure we're set up to set the rolling jig, as it were, on the ground. Is it bulged out?
Oh, ooh, yeah, it's pregnant.
See that? For those of you who don't know already, both of you, whatever, this, ooh, it's not frozen on the long side, it's just on the, on that side a little bit, is frozen. It's bulged out, you can tell.
So if you charge this,
probably won't explode unless, like you said, you charge it. And then I kind of, I don't know. I've never charged it. Well, it's literally just.
Hey, I better make a good weight for
this wall. Not right there.
Push it back farther first.
I was gonna say put it fall in the corner. Here's our light. Works great. Well, when it's hooked up through the bathroom window behind that tarp. So safe. Okay, I believe that ground strap goes to the terminal. One of these. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm gonna need to probably replace this too. No, it's pretty solid yet.
Okay. Now, the only problem we have at the moment is that this phone contains the list of what we need to do, and I'm filming on it. Okay, I think I've got the flash on.
Yeah.
We've got the building material. Brilliant, epic. Got the crane half into position. We ran into a little problem. Because in the entirety of the time, nobody ever thought to think about whether or not the engine crane would clear under the bottom of the car. Which it does not, so we're going to have to employ some creativity solving that problem.
Or some randomized.
Other than that, it's nighttime out, kind of. It's like 5:45 p.m., but it's dark, so there's that lovely little light in action. Well, you'll want bigger brakes eventually,
Yeah,
I'm
this will
sure.
be bigger rotors and calipers.
This will help to get
More
the
efficient.
brakes themselves off.
That won't help to get the brakes themselves off.
Yeah, you gotta like pry
I
it
gotta get the rubber thing
off.
Yeah, I gotta break the second one. That's the first one.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, isn't it?
That's right. I'm doing this with a 80-year-old tool.
That actually worked really good for me. It's just getting the angle that
So I'm
sucks.
concerned about breaking it.
You won't break it if it's that old and it's in one
like
piece.
60 years old.
It is
and it's
not. It's
still-
actually only like 10.
Artisan?
No, the that Matco socket.
The socket's fine.
Yeah,
No, the ratchet's really
that's
old.
where my pliers went.
It's like antique.
We have got oofta. The brakes getting done.
Almost done with this one.
That would be the caliper. Note that there is no disconnecting done. So the brakes are still fine. You don't have to bleed them or anything this way. And I can slap a tire back on here, and then now we have a rolling jig when we drop it down by disconnecting the 4 cradle bolts, which are really gonna suck. Now, since I'm perched on top of the, well, you know.
Camera boom.
Yeah. Oh, I can be the shot. If only you could see me now. Oh crap, we have other cameras, so they can.
Yeah.
I'm giving the other one a thumbs up just now.
Just.
Well, we're probably going to do just silent film. Oh, believe it or not, I have been told our bickering is quite amusing.
It is quite amusing. But our over-talking is the issue, which has actually resolved itself right now. So we kind of talk on cue, even though we're not giving any cues. Interesting, right?
Oh, I've got a cue for you.
Hey, does it involve Taylor Swift and Lady Gaga?
Absolutely not.
Then I'm not interested. There you have it, folks.
How about the cue where I'm perched on top of this engine crane like a Cheshire cat?
You don't need to point your camera at that, you know? We have a B-roll. I can see you perfectly.
Yeah, no, but you get more dramatic effect because all you could see in that shot was like the tips of my knees
And your giant pools.
and the back post. Yes, and my giant balls.
That is why there's a wing to it, folks.
Yes, it is.
That and because we're very bad at not swearing.
Although it says you're never supposed to sit on one of these.
Oh gee, 1,000-pound crane. I paid $100 for the damn thing, and you're not supposed to sit on it because it can't handle the weight.
Oh, the camera can see like...
Yeah, that's why I wanted to put a camera up there. I could put a ceiling mount on that for you.
Hey, you know what else we could do? We could use one of these. Got him.
Yes, but I like meat gatherings. That kind of ruins it, doesn't it? I mean, seriously, there's nothing better than going to a
Ooh, hey.
deli and like staring at the meat there. So I don't get why that's insulting.
You know, out of all the bolt I might be using, this shot may actually be the most usable. Future reference. Focus is going. I can use this and for future reference. Like, maybe I will want you to mount on something on the boom of the engine crane, so when we have the car up, we can still use that as a filming point. See, it's complicated doing this vlogging stuff. You have to like sit on engine cranes even though a sticker says not to, and
You have to
have a GoPro look at your butt.
Yay!
Hey, you got it. That's what I was going for, but I couldn't get it to break, damn it.
You just gotta convince the wheels will break.
We are disconnecting these 2 bolts back here, and let's see if I can show them. These 2 bolts at the end of the cables to get the shifter linkage free, so we can just drop that without any drama. My job is to come under here. Oof, do you see the car move up on your side of the screen? And block it up. Let's see if I can find a good camera angle. Okay. You can see kind of what I'm doing under here. I hope. Because I can kind of see what I'm doing. Oh, you didn't soak that as bad as you maybe thought.
No, it just dried a lot.
Yeah.
You can see that. Anyway.
Okay. I think you know what I'll do here. Right. Yep. The positioning sucks. In case you was wondering, you are shaking the car that I'm stuck underneath now.
Yes, I'm pissed right into the bullets. Unfortunately, since we don't have fits, we resorted to tug of war.
Stop wiggling the car, please.
I don't have any WD-40 to loosen up the bolts.
Well, I'm supposed to knock my phone over. What you can see me doing is adjusting this, but let's see, I'm going to set the car on it. Make sure you don't nick it just for now, if that makes any sense. Can't really tell if that's on it or not. Try wiggling the car now, genius. It's on it. Yeah, it's on it. Now the trick is going to be blocking this end up.
These bolts are in there tight. Get with these. Can't get it with a breaker bar.
Okay. Oh, yeehaw.
Outside is a 13mm.
You can use this sketchy old jack here that actually,
Sure, we need
I think, came
transmission
with
out of the
Dakota.
vehicle.
Yes! We have to... There's... I actually have a really good idea of what I'm doing. The easiest way to do it.
Up to you.
To anyone in such an area as would have, like, limited mechanical access.
I just mentioned it, right?
Kinda.
Plus, the bolt didn't go.
Okay, don't try it on too much. I have to climb it around the front. Oh crap, I don't see it. And that's crooked.
I invented a duck call.
I found a bunch of, like, grass and vines and stuff. Here we go. You wanted stupid human tricks, internet? Well, actually, I don't know if you did. Well, you got it. Say, could I pause you for a moment and have you pick the car up just ever so gently a little bit? Oh, wow, the fuel tank really is tiny.
No, I think I snapped the bolt.
Yo,
Anyway, pick it up.
just a hair bit. Do not jerk, and don't step on or trip over the camera.
How's that?
No more. Oh, I got motion.
Good now?
Maybe one more. Stop. Hey, you're shaking it again.
No, I just broke it loose.
Uh-oh. No, I broke it loose. You don't move anything. Not really. Okay, because of the grace of caffeine and good weather. Wait, come over here so you can hold this. You're the calendar girl. No, you're the car owner. We got cardboard and Sharpie list made. The deck lid removed. I've actually got the camera sitting on that right now. The fuel lines, coolant lines have to do AC yet, but we want to drop the cradle first so that it's easier to access. Got the ECM harness connectors out. Brake calipers and the annoying 13 mil on the rubber hose on the strut. That makes sense when you look at it, or should at this point. Okay, got the shifter cables just now. That was kind of a pain in the neck. We still have to do the strut nuts, the cradle mounts, and some up and downy stuff, and then it will be out. So, if this is at the end of an episode, that's why it's at the end of the episode, because the next part's going to be a pain in the neck. If it's right in the middle, we did it just so it didn't make any sense at all.
Yeah.
Goodbye.